Do I have a plan for this patch just yet? I don't. I'm just going to look at it and take stock and see what I'm going to have to do. Okay, now it looks like whoever patched this before, they went right across it. And you see all these little lines in there? You may be wondering what that's all about. Well, the corner bead behind there has grooves in there like that, and they're showing through the mud. Now if this was a brand new patch, I'd probably scrape this out further and put a little piece of tape in there, so maybe some webbing tape or something like that. But because this is on an outside corner, I don't really want to put any tape over there now, because then that's going to bulge my corner out a little bit. Then I'll have to kind of taper it in. I want this outside edge to be nice and straight when I get done. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to kind of scrape off here on the high edges a little bit. I've got a nice little flexible putty knife, flexible tip, nice and sharp. I'm just going to kind of take some of the high spots off of here first. I'm going to hit this with some sandpaper. Be careful on this edge here. Just kind of round that off. And then I'll get the sander out. I want to sand, but I want to get some of this off, because the more I sand, the more it's going to get all over in my room. You know what I mean? Got everything turned off, but for my air, but this dust has a tendency to get everywhere. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. This putty knife is really working good. Just doing this because this is a small patch. I'm inside a condo. You know, if I was somewhere else, no carpet down, no furniture around, I'd just hit this with the sanding block, because then I wouldn't care where all this dust goes. You know what I mean? Guess I could get my gloves on, eh? Nice little rubber gloves for this. You don't have a pair, something like this, you gotta get some. These work good for lots of things. Here's my sanding paddle. It's got a sanding pad on here, and you tighten it up on the back side, flop that around like that, and I kind of bend up the edges just so when I go into an inside corner, let's say, not for here, but on an inside corner, I can have that kind of bent up like that. Okay, and I'm just going to take that, just brush it over here. You don't have to go really super hard or anything. This is like, forget what this is, 100 grit or 80 grit. That's taking it right down. Now you can see where it's low. Just kind of want to go and blend it on into the existing paint of the wall there. See, that's all I had to do. There. Don't have to go much more than that. Wipe down my patch. All that dust in there? To take a little rag or something. Wipe the dust off. You know, before you put your sheetrock mud on, you don't want to put it on over dust. Okay, so now I can see where it's low. See, it's not low that much, just right in here, right there, right in here. And so I'm going to work on this back side here too. I've got to get that. That's all I'm going to do, I think, for right now. And then I'll put some mud on there. Am I ready for the mud just yet? No. I'll work on this edge here, and I'm going to look anywhere on this edge where I'm working in the vicinity, see if there's anything else that needs to be done too. Now would be a good time to do it, don't you think? I'm sure glad I got that craft paper down. See all that stuff on the floor already? That's just from working on that one little patch so far. Now what does that mean? I'm going to patch this. That's right. I'm going to end up patching this. Let me get that out of there. I'm going to patch this side slightly different than this side. I have to. Because I don't want to be here for 3 days to do a little patch like this. That means on this side here, I'm going to put a little quickset material in there. It's a fast drying material, and you use that type of compound for your first coat, your backing coat, so to speak. I'm going to put that on there. Then that's going to dry, and it'll dry enough, quick enough, and it will get hard so that I can put some more mud over that. If I just put regular sheetrock mud on here, all-purpose joint compound, or something like that, I'd have to put 3 coats on there, because each time you put a coat of mud, it shrinks. You could put something on there and have it smooth as a baby's butt on the first coat. You might think, oh yeah, that's fine. Then you come back after it dries and it's dipped in. You do it again and it dips in. You do it a third time and it's fine. Now see, on this other side, you remember there's hardly anything over here that we got to fix. So on this side, I'm just going to put regular sheetrock mud, all-purpose joint compound. And I'm going to use all-purpose. I could use a topping compound for there's 3 different kinds. There's taping, topping, and all-purpose. I have some all-purpose. That means I can use it for taping and for topping, and it's usually something I carry just to do some patches. That way I don't have to carry 3 different type of sheetrock mud with me, you know what I mean? But on this side, before I use, I'm going to end up using all-purpose mud on here, but I'm going to put my backing layer on there first with quickset. And if you've never used quickset, you need to get some of that stuff.